with scores around the league at halftime. But kickoff right around the corner. And standing by to call the action, here are Brandon Gaudin and Charles Davis.
Right at the convergence of the Three Rivers on Art Rooney Drive, we welcome you to Heinz Field in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Baltimore Ravens and the Pittsburgh Steelers.
All right, we're kicking off.
With my good friend Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, we have arrived at another new season. I had a little more pep in my step this morning. I know you did as well. Here we go.
Yeah, when you went out for your 5-mile jog, you were flying. You did it in record time because you were psyched up about this
straight off the bat.
Let's be frank about
Week
it.
1.
No more radio shows. No more podcasts. No more just predicting what's going to happen.
Oh, shit.
Now we get to see it on the field.
Definitely have to change my depth chart. I was messing around with. Okay, there we go. That's good.
Right there, 54 miles. They're not ready for this, man. They're not ready for this.
They'll run for the first time with Johnson.
And
he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. And let's take a look at the Steeler offense.
And last night we were discussing some of the changes they've made offensively during the offseason. And we know it helps for them to have the first game at home. Hopefully this crowd, which we saw coming in, they've been here for a while, ready to go. You and I should have joined the tailgates, that's for sure. They're going to give them plenty of encouragement. They'll try and ride that wave and get their first victory of the year.
A tough spot here on their opening drive. This is 3rd and 7. From the shotgun, it's Bridgewater. That's complete to his receiver, Pettis.
3 and out, baby. Way to start the season, defense.
Well short of the first.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. 54. It's going to be a big season for this defense.
It's 4th down.
Well, we hear so often how tackling has become almost a lost art in the NFL game.
Long season for the offenses that we play.
Well on these receivers, especially in a play like this one. 3rd down, they gave him the underneath stuff. You got to go and make the tackle right away.
This is taken at the 23.
It just goes straight north on that one.
It'll be a 10-yard return following a punt of 45. And the Ravens, they'll take over. So here come the Ravens now, ready to get the football for the first time. And a look here at their go-to guy under center.
And what's a quarterback's best friend?
Balance?
I think you're right. I agree with you. You know, a lot of guys would say great receiver, right? A terrific offensive line. But I agree with you, balance, because if you can run the ball effectively, that just opens things up for guys who want to throw.
Yes, sir. That's wide open.
Easier passing lanes,
more Howard, get that block, get that block.
And they said balance will be a focus in this one.
Yeah, they don't want it all just heaped on his shoulders, I don't believe. I think they want to make sure they take some of the pressure off. JJ.
It's a 5-yard gain, but they'll still be a yard short here with 3rd down now looming. And the starting defensive unit here for Pittsburgh.
Joe McCoy's one of the top defensive tackles in the league. Always a threat to go to the Pro Bowl, especially because of his pass rushing ability.
The Steelers now in the nickel here on 3rd down. Back to throw here. Eluding the pressure right. On the run, he'll let it go deep. Right sideline.
Damn.
And unable to connect. Incomplete.
Damn. I tried to scramble with Birds, but they had a QB spy.
It's going to bring up 4th down.
Let's just,
well, that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice, getting ready for this one. Take
just
the
be
big
cheeky,
shot
man.
right out
Let's
of the
go
gate.
for it.
At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up.
No way. False start. Come on.
Offense.
Well, I thought they should have punted
now
before.
We're not going
now
for
they
it.
Probably definitely need to punt, right?
Yeah, we did a little mind melding there, didn't we? Because I was wondering, why are you out there if you're not going to punt it in the first place? Now, I don't think they have any choice.
Oh, that's a tasty kick right there, big fellas.
Oh, and what a play on special teams here. This is
haven't had one in a while, and that one tastes really good. That was a tasty
And he's got to
kick.
be fired up about that effort. I don't think he could have walked down and placed it any better than where he ended up putting the football. That was excellent.
And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field. And they will begin with, should we call it, far from ideal starting field position. Their own 2-yard line.
So what's your definition of ideal?
Allen.
The 1-yard line on the other side of the field.
Yes, exactly right. So, yes, your definition is apropos in this case.
On second down, Williams. And he'll get him a little bit of breathing room across the 5 to the 6-yard line. Give him 4 on the ground there. They're now left with 3rd and 6. On 3rd down, Bridgewater.
There you go. Oh, no.
It's intercepted.
Is that interception? Pass interference?
Picks it, and he'll take this into the end zone. Now,
Damn.
hold on here. We do have a flag down.
Damn.
So let's see what this is about.
That means you
called
dog.
off the pick 6.
You dog.
Everything looked right. It looked like it was in their favor. Returned it for a touchdown, as you just described. But instead, the penalty for interference nullifies everything.
Now the pass finding its way into the hands of Eric Ebron. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. He'll do a nice job here just to fight his way back to the line of scrimmage. They'll try and run for it.
Let's go. Big stop, Smith.
Boy, from up here, I don't think Johnson got there. No, he did not. Now it appears we have a
Let's go, baby.
Steeler here
Huge
slow
stop.
to get up. Boy, not what you want to see in Q1 of the new year. We'll be back. First kick, 47. This one looks good as well. Fielded at the 33. A great return there, bobbing and weaving his way for 31 yards.
All right, let's
and the
turn it
Ravens
up.
set up well to begin their drive as it'll begin in enemy territory already. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. They run it with Carson. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 3. A good run got 7 on 1st. Here's 2nd and 3.
Recon, 132 fire. Now.
2nd and 3. Flushed out right. He's going to take off with it. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a 1st down.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the 3rd run, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
Here you go, Carson. Get on the board, big baby. First one of the year.
Touchdown. An 18-yard touchdown run.
Oh,
as his guys are able to
this young Baltimore team.
Here in this opening quarter.
This young Baltimore
and they're
team.
able to run it in. It started with a battle in the trenches. They won there, and they got in for 6 points.
That's going to be a tough one for the defense to deal with. They've got to go to the bench now and figure out how are we going to slow down this running game, because on that particular play, they had no answer.
Extra point put through by Boswell, and it's now a 7-0 game. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Steelers offense now, they head back onto the field. And still no points on the scoreboard. You're coming off of the 3 and out. They're just looking for anything to grab onto right now, aren't they?
I'm wondering if someone's going to take charge in the huddle. You know, we always look to the quarterback, but sometimes it's another player on the team, a star, a veteran, someone with some excitement and energy. It's like, all right, guys, let's shake things up and let's go, because they still have an opportunity to make things happen.
Shake it off. He'll wind up losing a yard on the play, and it'll be 2nd and 11. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. On the ground, this is Williams. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the 1st quarter of play. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Bridgewater from the gun on 3rd down. He'll get this off to Jamal Williams.
Let's go.
And he's going to be stopped here a few yards short of the first as the tackle is made at the 33. Instead of throwing it downfield, Charles, they just tried to dump it underneath there. You like the call?
I do. I think it's a high percentage play because you get the completion, and what you're counting on is your back to use his legs and his elusiveness to make people miss and pick up the first down. In this case, it didn't happen.
So a change of possession here on the punt. And the Ravens will take over at their own 20-yard line. Now the Baltimore offense heading back out onto the field. Things progressing to plan so far. Their defense has been solid, and they've got themselves a 7-0 lead after the touchdown the last time they had the ball.
And this is no time to even think about, hey, are we going to milk the clock? Hey, are we just going to do ball control?
Get off
This is the NFL. 7-0 leads. They don't last very long unless you continue to push the envelope
Howard, do
on
your
offense.
thing, big man.
We know he's good at catching the football, but then after the catch, he's got escapability.
Not only that, he's got some toughness as well because you know he's coached very hard to make sure he battles through, breaks tackles, and then they finish with, but don't fumble the football.
Now a play fake here on first down.
Oh.
And this one's incomplete.
And
That's all right.
That's
That's all right. That's all right.
There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that first down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
So after the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22. 2nd and 10. They'll run the screen with Carson.
That first
And
down.
inside the 15, shy of the 10. And they're going to have themselves another first down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 12-yard line.
Oh, man. I don't know about it.
Check safety.
Back to throw now on first down. It's a pickup of 5. Brings up 2nd down. Second and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down. 2nd and 5. He finds his tight end Howard. That's complete. That throw good for only a couple. It brings up 3rd down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before you get a good head of steam going.
And they got 3 yards. That's enough. A conversion, and now it's 1st and goal. Well, they've had a great, impressive drive going here, and that pickup ensures the drive continues.
And not only do you continue the drive, which is demoralizing for the guys on the defense side of the ball right now, but you make your own defense happy. They're able to get a little more rest over on the sidelines while this one continues downfield.
He'll drop to throw. And he will score. Touchdown, Baltimore. Taking it in from 2 yards out as the Ravens push further out in front.
Well, this was a pass all the way, but he just kept buying time, didn't he? It was
go.
kind of like, wait. Oh, it's open. Time to hot-foot it and go. And, boy, was he successful.
Yeah, didn't go to the outside toward the pylon, just straight ahead, middle third of the field.
Shortest distance between 2 points. Straight line.
Boswell good with the extra point, and that'll make the score 14-0. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. This will be fielded at the 6. And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. Jamal Williams making his way back onto the field.
Kuche with the straightaway. Let's go
Steelers.
J-Man. Not cool.
Sometimes you just have to credit the defense. They came in with a plan themselves. So I think now you try and mix things up a little bit. Get the ball in the hands of some other people. Find some other playmakers. But always let the defense believe
boys, get that ball.
he's still a threat.
Get that ball.
No don't take him totally out of the game.
Here's a run on first down that won't even get back to the line of scrimmage. He will lose a yard. 2nd and 11. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that'll bring up a second and 11.
You guys all popped up at the same exact time, I'm pretty sure.
This defense really is winning the entire game at the point of attack.
Yeah, right there at the line of scrimmage, because they are dominating it. It allows their interior guys to get upfield and spill into the backfield. So how are you going to combat that? You know, because they bring in your tight end, keep him in, your running backs, they have to step forward. Bottom line, your offensive line has to block them first to give yourself a chance.
Now a deep ball here, hauled in just past the 50. And he'll be taken
almost
down,
got back there. I totally bet on the run too, man. They've been running it all game.
A gain there of 30 big ones.
Back.
So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10.
Parsons is a big dude.
They go play action. Bridgewater.
Get out of here.
Incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down.
Nice play there to force the incompletion. And to me, one thing's for sure. When you're the underdogs and you're playing on the road, you absolutely have to get takeaways. You've got to get the ball from them.
Yeah, win that turnover battle, going to be key. They didn't get one there, but you get the feeling they keep making plays like that. They might just get a few.
Yeah, once you get one, defensive teams think.
Man, I got to lock down, man. I'm guessing wrong every time.
Pickup of 11 yards.
Something to watch here in week 1 of the season, tackling. Because you and I both know that in the preseason, a lot of these guys don't play a whole lot. Plus, the intensity and the speed really ratchets up on opening week.
We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes, we'll again head down to visit with Jonathan Coachman in Orlando, back for another year. He'll have scores from around the NFL here on this opening weekend. Now the pass, and it's into the arms of Hopkins. And down right around the 32-yard line.
Smith
4 yards
having
on the
a game,
pickup.
man.
4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. Here's Bridgewater looking to complete it to Pettis, and he's got him. And he'll be out of bounds, able to get it down to the 25 there. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Bridgewater. Throw right side, taken in by
Dante
Pettis.
just got fucking tossed.
One tackle, but then quickly
Dante
down. But a nice little gain. That was play number 7 on this drive, and it got him 7 yards. To throw again on 2nd down. Bridgewater. Tyler Lockett was the target there. And it's 3rd and short. The 8th play of the drive coming up. It's 3rd and 3. They'll throw again. Bridgewater.
Drop it. Ebron, you sick SOB.
Down yardage before he's brought down just outside the 10 at the 11. And again, it's Bridgewater. Now he's hit. Bridgewater loses the football.
Parsons, you dog, baby.
Of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half.
Let's go.
Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17. To the air again with Bridgewater. And his throw's going to be incomplete. Fair to say, hasn't been his best game throwing the football, but also not getting a lot of help out there either.
Yeah, you nailed it pretty well, you know. He's got to throw it better. Got to get more help. Obviously one that should have been caught. They've got to find a way to bring those 2 elements together so they can make some progress in this one.
It'll be a gain of 8, but it'll also lead to a 4th down.
One hallmark of good defenses is understanding the game, understanding positioning, and tackling immediately in the secondary after catches. I think we just saw that on display right there.
Got to him before he ever had a chance to think about turning it upfield. They'll try the field goal now with Graham Gano.
Shit.
And the 12-year veteran knocks it right through. But now there is a penalty marker on the field, so let's see what this is about.
Oh, 12 seconds.
After knocking through the field goal, here's Gano back out there now for the kickoff. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much.
Come on, Howard. Get your big ass in the end zone. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Come on, everybody. Everybody, hop on the train. Hop on the train. Come on, everybody, 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 everybody.
As the Ravens push further out in front. Good throw there, and I don't want to blow it too out of proportion, but he looks a lot more comfortable in his second season.
You can tell he put the work in the offseason, and what I mean
yes, he did. Yes, he did.
Understanding the playbook.
The Ravens are making a star over here in Mr. Hurts.
But how to do it against a variety of defenses. Also understands his team better, what they can and cannot do. You can see the confidence rising in him as he plays.
Extra point put through by Boswell. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. One of the shortest drives you'll ever see. One play, 75 yards, 6 points. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown.
All right, boys.
This one fielded at the 5.
Oh, shit.
Now a hit and a loose football. And it's picked up by the Ravens. But they will not be able to capitalize as time
Morley,
is run
yeah,
out
we'll give it to you. We'll give it to you. We'll
play.
give it to you. We'll give it to
So
you.
we've reached
No
halftime
discrimination
here
on special
opening
teams.
weekend. As we'll send you down to Orlando, and we check
We'll
in
give it
with
to you.
Jonathan
Turnover change.
Coachman
Get some
for
change
our
in the
EA
chat.
Sports halftime report. Coach.
All right, Brandon, thanks very much. And welcome back to football, everybody. We've got a
Yes,
full
it was
slate of
an
16
honorary
games
turnover
here to
change.
start the
All right,
Honorary.
we'll save the
I don't
week
think
one
it
highlights
was
and apparently get right back to the action
a
here
full
in the
let's get
third.
hype about it. Let's start that kind of shit. No. That was just
We'll see if week
something
one
light.
fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half.
Hammer's got some wheels. Let's
This will be taken in the
go.
back of the end
There's a
zone.
train coming out of the end zone.
And the decision to bring it out, a good one, as he's up a yard or two shy of the 30. Out come the Ravens now. They'll go on offense first here in this third quarter. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Ronald Blair in there to get him. It's a loss of 5. Coming up now on a 2nd and 15 following that sack. Flush to his right.
Fuck, should have been intercepted.
Incomplete.
Keep just trying to scramble with them. I just want to run with them.
Third down. And Charles got to like what this defense has been able to do these last couple of plays.
Yeah, they get the sack on first down, then they force an incomplete pass. Now they're just a play away from getting the football right back, but it's a big play. They've got to hold up.
Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. It'll be a pickup of 14, but they're still a little bit short as it brings up 4th. They'll give the first man through Gillespie of the fullback. And he will have a first down here at about the 40. A big roll of the dice on 4th and 1, but it pays off. They convert.
I don't care what he's listed in the program. Fullback, running back, tailback, it doesn't matter. He ran that play like a fullback. Just like the old days when we saw the fullback dive. How about him picking that one up?
See ya here.
Yard on 4th down. That's what he's there for, right?
Exactly. Line him up, short
What
yardage
the
situation,
hell?
and say, here it is, big man. Go get it.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
Had an open man that time, but ended up putting a little too much heat on it, don't you think, partner?
Absolutely.
A little
Just needed
bit.
a touch more air under it. Instead, he fired an absolute bullet. Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. And this is going to wind up incomplete.
All right, Hurts. All right, Hurts. Settle down, buddy. You had a really good first half,
And
man.
now offensively it's 3rd and 10, and I'm just thinking to
Give me some
myself,
support.
actors always say, what's my motivation before a big scene? Right now the play caller's thinking, what have I done before that's worked well that I can go to right now?
Yeah, because they were pretty successful in the first half scoring points. Haven't done anything so far here in the second
Keep the
half.
pace, boys.
2 yards on the pickup there. It's 4th down.
We've seen this offense go for it on 4th down already on this drive. I wonder if they'll go for it again.
They certainly wouldn't rule it out with these guys.
Didn't even realize it was 4th down. Son of a bitch.
Stop him on 4th down. Boy, a curious decision.
That's all right. That's all right. That's all right. We're going to get it back. We're going to get it back.
Over an excellent field position. They'll try to get this running game going with Williams. And they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues. Jalen Smith, the Notre Dame man, in on the tackle. Gets this one left side to Pettis.
Ooh, big hit, big hit, big hit.
And he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41. Only 3 yards on the catch.
All right, I don't like that. We're going to switch to
this. Offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. To throw, Bridgewater. They'll set up the screen. This is Williams. Only 2 on the screen pass there, and it'll be 4th down.
They dialed up the screen pass on 3rd down, and for a
all right,
second,
let's get
it
that
looked
ball.
like it was all going to come together, and they had a chance to pick up a first down, but the defense got there and finished it off.
Don't hit the kicker.
And his kick is good. He got every bit of that one as it's good from 56 yards out.
Move the chains. Mikey Gill's about to make a play.
Now, it used to be that a 50-plus yarder was cause for celebration. Now seemingly automatic.
Yeah, isn't it funny when we prepare for a game, when you look at the backgrounds of these kickers?
All right, Ravens. Come on, Mr. Hamler. Put one in the end zone. I don't think you might have had one last season. I think you, no, you didn't. Maybe, I don't remember.
Putting it through the posts.
Alright, so we're definitely going to get our things going on the ground.
And on that last drive, went for it on 4th, turned it over. A good job by their defense, though. They held them to 3, but this offense, they've got to be a little bit better, a little bit more careful here.
And sometimes when you see these
Mr. Carson breaking out the wiggles in the 3rd quarter.
The coach saying, I believe in my offense. Sometimes the coach saying, I believe in my defense. I can afford to go for it here because if we don't get it, I don't think we'll give up more than 3. And that's exactly what happened there.
That factored in?
I do. I think that he
what the hell?
Going into the game that I'm going to be aggressive on offense because I know I've got a defense that can hold up their end.
And that's a loss of 7 on the first down play.
Think you're going to stretch this one again?
On second down, it's Carson.
Get those shots
9
back.
yards on the pickup that time, so he got more than half of it back. But it's still a 3rd and 8. And on 3rd down, a nickel formation here defensively. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. And he's got a man. It's the tight end, Howard, complete. And they're going to have themselves another first down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 42. And on that last catch, Charles, he tops the 150-yard mark. It's one thing when your wideout gets that. When your tight end gets it, it's quite another.
We keep seeing the
love our tight ends in Baltimore.
Position, don't we?
We take care of them.
Where it's gone from strictly as a blocker to a guy who caught a few passes to now an integral part of the passing game, sometimes the primary receiver. Because a lot of these guys have wide receiver skills, and we're seeing that on display here. Just think about the guys in the past looking back at this game and saying, sure wish that was me. I'd love to have gone out for those types of passes. When you run a screen pass really well, you got to like the look of it because so many parts come together to make it work well. The offensive linemen where they're faking people out, the back slipping out there, catching the football. Going together as one unit downfield.
Sneaky little defense there, man.
Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have
been I would have hit it sooner.
But it winds up falling incomplete. Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 29.
Well, let's do this with Mr. Jefferson.
Hey, wahoo! 56.
And maybe
56.
this will cause.
Looking to throw. Buying time to his left. And eventually taken down here. Great coverage downfield. Tyus Bowser.
I didn't like that.
In there to drop
I was trying her out.
You never want to give up a sack. And from the O-line's perspective,
why is Mr. Budden?
They need it for several reasons, especially because they felt like they left little brother down back there in the pocket.
Oh, no doubt. They have a ton of pride, and they go into every job wanting to keep that guy clean. They want that uniform with no grass stains, no dirt, nothing on it. but it's really, really difficult. You're talking about some terrific athletes who are trying to put him on the ground.
And his kick is good. Didn't hit it all that well, but he got enough on it to put it through. And that will make this now an 18-point ball game. So the scoring drive encompasses 9 plays, and the net result, 3 points.
Take your disappointment and put it aside. 9 plays.
Jalen's definitely not there yet, man. But
I get that. But sometimes those 9-play drives pay dividends later.
He's gonna get the job done this year, and by the end of this year, he'll be a stud. We'll figure out how to use him a little better.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL, where it's a pass-first league, that is quite surprising. Not many teams patient enough to stick with the run. Everybody wants to advance the ball through the air. They've got to get their timing back.
Hey, we got 4 down.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Bridgewater. Ebron with it over the middle.
They jammed him so well that
I
thought he was blocking.
The 39.
Shit.
The Steeler first down on the pickup of 11 yards. This quarterback now 13 of 16 throwing the football. It's 1st and 10. Here's Bridgewater.
Oh,
incomplete.
Why did you catch that, Parsons?
I want to go back to something you said in the first quarter about winning.
Is it a positive?
It is a positive.
Okay.
About winning the turnover battle. As a visiting team, as an underdog, you were right. They've done just that, and look where it's gotten them.
It's part of the formula. When you go on the road, as you mentioned, being an underdog, winning the turnover battle is a big key, and this one's playing out in this one. He continues to struggle to find a crease to break off a big one and might need to just put that aside and just try and ram his way forward and get what he can.
On 3rd down, Bridgewater. Got his man. It's Williams.
Nice.
And he gets this only to the 44-yard line. Not near enough to keep the drive alive. You got the big lead defensively. Willing to give them that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
And he connects with Ebron. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. That one good for 14 yards and a Steeler first. This quarterback now 6 for 6 since coming back out of the locker room. It's 1st and 10. And he checks this one down to Williams.
There you go, Jalen.
6 yards on the pickup, and it'll bring up a
someone.
6 yards was the pickup
Get
on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. Bridgewater again. They'll set up the screen for Freeman. And this time not quite to the 30.
Come on, boys. Come on, boys.
41-yard line.
Get that ball back.
A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
This one's always kind of a test run.
Now on 1st and 10.
That's scary.
Out of the gun, Bridgewater.
Oh, there it is. Come on, boys.
And it's a fumble.
Golly.
Now after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. Hate to see this. Week 1 of the season. We'll be back.
I'm beating these dudes up, man. No joke.
Facing
a starting running back.
2 after that last catch, good for
that
8
lineman.
yards.
Smith should have that interception.
To throw is Bridgewater. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. And the Steelers on 3rd down. It's been a problem. Just 1 for 7 thus far. This time they face a 3rd and 2. Open man is Pettis. It's complete.
Yes, sir. Oh, let's go. Let's go, baby. Oh, come on. Oh, Teddy's too fast. Teddy's too fast.
Let's all the way up to the 40-yard line. And with that kind of a deficit, you can't afford to make any kind of mistakes.
Let's go, baby.
What we've seen all game.
Turnover. Big hits. Big hits.
Afternoon to forget. Absolutely.
Recovered that, though. Is that the new dude? Who's number 20? Who's number 20? Who's number 20? Oh shit. There's number 20. Oh, there's Daryl. Daryl.
The Raven offense.
Love to see the chains. I love to see the chains, boys.
That turnover might just about do it. Here, fourth quarter, the lead that you've got, they can just run the football, run the clock.
Exactly right. They played smart, couple of first downs, and this one should just about be over.
Now a play fake here on first down. And he finds Howard complete. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down.
Brings up second and 1 at their 49-yard line.
Hey, Alpha. Mike 51. Mike 51. Double dog. That's the way. Hey, Foxtrot.
On play action, they'll throw.
Oh, no way. No way. I'm sorry, Jalen. That was all my fault. But honestly, that was just a stupid play by that corner. Shouldn't have thrown it, though. Shouldn't have thrown
that ball. No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic
yeah,
about
not a good throw.
That ball. But remember, second year, as you noted,
not a good throw.
on the job training.
All right, boys, let's
so
get it
he's
back.
got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
Oh! Now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. Well, it just seems like all game long there hasn't been a lot of sync quarterback to wide receiver on this side of the football.
They haven't been on the same page, quarterback and receivers. Heck, they haven't been on the same grease board when you draw plays up. They haven't been on the same Surface tablet that you look at on the sidelines.
Oh my goodness, not another one, man. Not another one. Woo, Steelers are going to be shopping for some running backs. Steelers are going to be shopping for some running backs. It's 2.
Steelers on third down. Just one conversion in 8 tries. Not good. Here it's 3rd and 3. Throwing, Bridgewater. Then he's got the completion to Hopkins. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. The Steeler first down on the pickup of 11 yards. 2 minutes left.
Oh, I love to see the big hits this year, though. We're getting a lot more big hits. Towards the end of the season last year, we had a lot more big hits. Jaw rattling hits from some big dudes. So hopefully we see more of that.
After having time to talk it over. Now the pass finding its way into the hands of Eric Ebron. That throw good for 4. It's second down. Throwing again on second down. Bridgewater. He's got Freeman here.
Going for big hits on everything.
And he's going to be taken down.
Kind of switch to everyone.
Down at the Ravens 35. Now you've got to hustle your guys to the line and get them set.
Wow, what a toss, man. What a toss.
Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20. Defensively here, you've got the cushion, but back-to-back pretty big pass plays there. Bend but don't break, but are they bending too much?
I think that they are. To me, it'd be like playing basketball, and you put up a token press. Make sure you get up there and make them eat up some time. Make it a little bit of resistance so they can't just run.
All right, come on now.
But that's going to wind up incomplete. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. They'll throw again. Bridgewater. To the right side to Eric Ebron. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down. This will be the 8th play of the drive here. 3rd and 4.
Out of bounds, holding something. He came out of bounds. Illegal touching.
It's a touchdown, but multiple
yes.
flags down, so let's sort this out. So reverse the celebration. We'll see if they have something else in their bag of tricks.
All right, Smith. Smith's getting one here. Smith's getting one here.
And you see the excitement, and then when
Smith's getting one here.
Points aren't going to count. Can they get it back together?
And he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown. A 9-yard touchdown grab. And the Steelers are able to close the gap just a bit.
I'm not sure win-win is the proper term here, but it certainly felt like it. They got the touchdown they needed, but if I'm on the defensive side of the ball, okay, you got the touchdown, but it sure took you a long time.
Yeah, because offensively there, you're probably hoping for a 1 to 5 play drive. That would eat up a little more time than they were hoping.
You're exactly right, and if you have that 1 to 5 play drive, you actually build up momentum.
Run!
And even more hope when they had to slog their way downfield. They got the touchdown, but it's almost like, you know,
doesn't feel right.
Exactly.
All right, Jalen.
Field, they're into the fourth quarter now, and the Lions emerging victorious. Dwayne Haskins, good game throwing the ball, over 300 passing yards. And now here come the Ravens. And 3 timeouts remaining here defensively, but really not much reason to use them at this point, as this one is all but over.
If they use the timeouts here, it's strictly for show. We got a plane to catch.
Now here's a pass on first down that's knocked away and incomplete. Chauncey Gardner-Johnson, only thing larger than his name, is wingspan as he knocks that one away. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw.
Oh, motherfucker.
It's intercepted. Picked off by Kyle Fuller. And the return this time.
Son of a bitch, dude. That's the second one he's had. Right over his head. That's annoying.
It kind of keeps the door ajar, doesn't it?
That's really annoying.
You wonder about their strategy, because with a 2-score lead, you would think maybe you're just sitting on and trying to drain some clock. It's almost like they felt like, hey,
this is caught inside the 15.
God.
Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts.
I guess that's what I get for trying to be greedy. Can't be mad.
Bridgewater now looking to throw on first. Gets it off to Freeman. They had the huge play last time. Here it is a much smaller gain of 2. So 2nd and 8 here after the pass play for 2 yards on first down. Bridgewater. This will be caught at about the 5. Only 3 yards on the catch.
There we go. All right, cool. So say if you turd wagons, call a timeout.
Third down, they had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. So the final seconds tick away in this Baltimore
Not the
victory.
greatest game.
And partner, I must say, good to see you again. Been too long, and it's good to have football back, isn't it?
We're gonna figure out how to.
Preseason, weren't we together in preseason?
Yeah, but preseason,
work,
you know, it's
Mr.
preseason. This is
Mr. Hurst there.
Oh, you're trying to say real football.
Real
Do our
football.
thing.
Not preseason football.
Passing
where we
yards,
shake down the rosters and figure out who's going to play, and maybe the starters
Like I
don't
said,
play
not
as
the
much.
greatest game.
Now,
Those 2 interceptions kind of hurt.
Guys from the first whistle.
Yeah, I tuned you out in the preseason. And now
all right.
I'm listening to you.
Division game. Steelers go down 1.
So for Baltimore,
We'll shape it
not
up.
much to complain about here. They